around and you'll see the tutorial behind us. So if we head over to the tutorial, we'll see that there's a canvas. So the canvas is teaching us how to use all of these objects you see here. So first things first, the grab button is used for grabbing objects, of course, and the trigger button is used to interact with the objects that you're grabbing. So let's carry on. So the items in this tutorial area are as follows: backpack, journal, fishing rod, and a matchbox with matchsticks, which are over there. So let's begin our tasks. So first task, read the journal. Next, try out the backpack, go fishing by the pond, light a campfire with a matchstick, and cook your fish. So let's pick up the notepad, and as you can see, we have a guide. We also have settings, so we can adjust the volume of the SFX and the BGM. So let's set it to a safe volume and carry on. So how do we use the journal? Like you saw just now, when I interact with the pages, I use the trigger button to interact. This trigger button over here. And now holstering the journal. To holster the journal, you reach down to your left waist where there is a blue ghost model of the journal and release the grab button. So you see here, there's a blue ghost model of the journal. So if I hover my notepad there, release, and the notepad snaps to the slot. And if I want to retrieve the journal, I simply grab it and I have the journal again. Okay, so next up we have the backpack. So how to place an object in the inventory. First you grab the backpack with your left controller and you pick up an object with your right hand and hold it in an empty backpack slot. So let's find a stick. This will do nicely. And as you can see, when I hold the stick near the backpack, the stick decreases in size to help you fit it in the slot. And it's in the slot now, and I can actually pull it out again. Alright, so that's removing an item from the inventory. And that's the backpack about done. Oh, and how do you holster the backpack? So to holster your backpack, you reach over your left shoulder while holding the backpack with your left controller, and you release. And now the backpack is behind me, or on my back. So how do I retrieve the backpack? Same thing. I reach over my left shoulder and I press the grab button and I retrieve the backpack. Alright? So let's carry on to the campfire. So over here we have the matchbox. Let's see here. So opening the matchbox. To open the matchbox, grab it with either controller, press the trigger button and the matchbox will open. As you can see, like that. So closing the matchbox is the same thing, press the trigger button. So how do we use the matchbox? So how do we light the matchstick? So we first grab a matchstick and strike it quickly against the red part of the matchbox. So let's try that, and maybe we want to read the next part first. So lighting a campfire. So I mean, it's basically how real life works, but if in case you don't know, we first light the matchstick and then we toss it quickly into the campfire. So let's try it. Oh, it's lit, and campfire slowly. Yeah, is set a flame. So next is cooking our food. To do that, we first have to get food. So let us pick up the fishing rod, very fancy, and the bucket over here. Okay, so we head over to the fishing tutorial notice board. So how to start fishing? To start fishing, hold the fishing rod with the right controller, as you've seen here. We haven't exactly implemented holding the fishing rod with the left controller yet, as in you can't exactly fish with the left controller. So after you hold the fishing rod on your right controller, a ray will come out of your the fishing rod, and then you have to point it towards a body of water and press the trigger button and wait for fish to bite, I guess. So as you can see, I cast my line, and there's a UI that tells me I'm casting my line. So, fish on. Quickly point towards the green sphere and press the trigger button, and the fish will be successfully caught and it will be wheeled towards you. So now what we do is we place the fish into the bucket and we carry on fishing. Oh, it's a bit bugged, but it's okay. It should be fine in the main scene. So let's bring our new fish to the campfire. But let me let you in on a little secret. To cook your fish, it's probably a bit more, say, fashionable to use a stick. So how do you do this exactly? So under preparing your food, you must first pick up a stick, place the food onto the stick by holding the food on the stick and dropping it or releasing it, and the food should snap onto the stick. So cooking your food. To cook your food, you can either hold the food on a stick near the lit campfire or place the food on a stick on one of the slots around the campfire. After a few seconds, the food should cook and turn brown. The food is now cooked. So maybe there are no slots here. Because there's no slots here, you can hold it in here and the fish is cooked. And what's last? So to eat your cooked food, bring it near to your mouth and it will be consumed. So near to your mouth, what does that mean? Well, it just means near to your mouth. So just bring it close to your mouth and the food is gone. It's been eaten.